Okay, we're connected. After a bit of messing around, I've managed to sort it out, I think, to be managing the Arsenal side. But it's a classic Arsenal side with obviously classic teams around it. So it's the first play. So we're going to see how it all works itself out. So there I am. I'm going to put my as you know the name. Try and see how this works out the side. First time I'm trying it, so I'm definitely gonna have to get FIFA. We know that, so definitely not Nigeria. But you know what? For the go on, put TNT on the map. Go on, Ingram. Yeah, TNT on the map. And should I wear a suit, shirt, sportswear? Nah, keep it classy, son. Keep it classy. Transfer frequency normal. Negotiate frequency normal. Starting budget normal. Fairly large. Enabled. First transfer window. Annual. Regular match time. I think we're going to make it hard. We're going to make it professional. Arsenal at the moment. Going to a classic Arsenal side. We'll go with that. Fairly large. Let's see how it all works out. Just to see what, if we get to see any old players while we're let's see if there's anybody we recognise there. Wow, Patrick Vieira and David Seaman. Come on, boys. Yes. Old school Arsenal. Who's that sitting down there? Come on, old school Arsenal. Come on, who's that? Lundberg. It's Lundberg. Yes. Come on, old school Arsenal. Come on, come on. Come on. The old boys are back in town, son. The old boys are back in town. The objective is to win the league, but they're going to have some great teams out there as well. I should focus on winning the league. But we're capable of winning it. It's going to be exciting. Let's look at what Arsenal team we've got and let's see what players we've got. I mean, the old boys are back here and let's meet the press. There we go, people. Old school Arsenal. What more could you ask for? I have my own ideas on how I'd like to see Arsenal. Classic Arsenal. Look at classic Arsenal there. Classic Arsenal. You can't get better than classic Arsenal, can you? Yep. Yep. Classic Arsenal. I want to play showmanship football, that's what I want. Let's see what we can do with an Arsenal squad back in the day. Oh, I know how to play the Master League, mate, so don't worry about that. Don't you worry about that. Now let's see his team. First we'll look at the team, innit? Team info. Squad list. Let's have a look at the players we've got. David Seaman. Sol Campbell. Tony Adams. Lee Dixon. Nigel Winterburn. Emmanuel Petit. Patrick Vieira. Ljungberg. Perez. Bergkamp. Bad boy Henri. Jennings. Keown. Bold. Laurent. Samson. Gilberto Silva. Brady. Merson. Parler. David Rocastle. Overmars. Ian Wright. Ian Wright. Carnu. Alan Smith. Van Persie. Oh, what a team! I mean, right, he's what? 89? Where's he put Henri as? Alright, don't start that Kenny stuff. Got to go on beating. I don't know how this team's going to play yet. Mate, have you seen the other teams in this league yet? Have you seen the other teams in this league? But no pressure. Listen, some of these guys in the Arsenal side I may end up selling, right? Because some of these guys I never rated, never liked them, and I think they've got to go. So, team management, negotiations, I think. Right, first and foremost, let's get a few things sorted here. Team info. Some of these guys, some of these guys will not be playing for Arsenal. I'll tell you, I will not have my Arsenal sword straight out. Sorry. Right, you can go, Alan Smith. Absolutely not. You're listed. Carnu, no, you can go as well. You're a good player, but I just don't see no time for you. Right, Brady and his Arsenal legend 28. No, mate, you can go. Kenny Sampson, I know a lot of people love Kenny Sampson. Might just keep him there. Lauren. Steve Bold, never liked him. He can go on the list. Martin Key, I don't care too much for him, but he's Arsenal. Jennings, he can go. Sorry. Henri, obviously. Bergkamp, yes. Perez, yes. Ljungberg. After him come back, oh, just pee me off, but yeah, okay. Vieira got to keep. Petit, yep. Winterburn. Oh, Dixon, Adams, Campbell, Seaman. Alright. We'll see for now, because we'll see. We'll see how this works out. Shall we look and see? Team information. Training. Yeah, you do all the training, you sort that out. I think tactically I don't know what we're going to do yet. Don't quite know what we're going to do yet. Let's see what's going on. I don't know who I'm gonna. I don't know how I'm gonna play this formation yet. Who's gonna play down the left? Who's gonna play down the right? Who's gonna go through the middle? I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Opening day of the transfer window. Well, negotiation day. Is that a friendly game or what? Let's see what we've got. Negotiation. Yeah, players have got to go. Let's see what we've got here. Negotiations. Scouting. Okay. Zanetti. Bloody hell. Look it out. Let's advanced search. Let's just see, just for a laugh, anybody who's out available on a free. Look at, they've got all the other Arsenal players as well we could bring in as well. From the old school to the new school, who would you bring in from that old school to the new school that you think, yeah, could play for Arsenal side? On the left hand side, Ozil, Lacazette. Who would you bring in from the old Arsenal side and bring him into this new Arsenal side? You tell me. Who would you bring in? Would you bring Aubameyang in? Would you play Aubameyang? Does Aubameyang fit in that side? Ceballos, Mustafi, Holding, Walcott. He's not even in the side, mate. He's not even there. You've got Smith Rowe, Lacazette. I mean, how many of those guys would you pick now and say, yeah, they could come into that Arsenal side? I like Guendouzi. I've always a big fan of Guendouzi. But, I mean, Pep I wouldn't bring in. Saka I wouldn't bring in. Aubameyang I don't need because I've got Henry. I've got Ian Wright. Why would I get Aubameyang? Let me see who I can get on a free. Let's see who's available on a free at the moment. Just for a laugh. Nobody there of any real substance or consequence. Let's see if anyone's on the transfer market. Yeah, the whole Arsenal team could get a chance actually. Chambers, Holding, they're all on the transfer market. Oh, I'd put them on transfer market as well, to be honest. Okay, well, let's just. I forgot I need to. I'll get the tactics going. Game plan, that's it. Well, we're not playing 4-4-2, that's for sure. Although Bergkamp on Henry, mad. I'm not feeling that, but guys. Okay, counter attacking now. I'm not feeling that. Attacking, we're going to play possession football. No, I didn't hear about it. Why are you surprised? Use the flanks, guys. Jacobs is an idiot. Jacobs is an idiot. Jacobs is an idiot. Jacobs is an absolute idiot. I've got no respect for Jacobs. He's an absolute idiot. Now, game plan. A few players here. Adams, Campbell, Dixon, Winterburn. Lindbergh, Perez, Vieira, Petit. I'm not sure about this Bergkamp playing up front though with Henry. I hope he does lose. That sounds bad, but I hope he does lose. I can't stand him. Jacobs flipping Bergkamp. If I had a chance to play righty, yeah, forget Carnu. Righty up front, man. Righty and thing up front. Merson, Paul Rollcastle, Overmars, man. Laurent, I don't know what we can do yet. Let's just see how that Arsenal team look at the moment. I don't know. Classic Arsenal though. We got our first game coming up. Is that a friendly or is it a proper game? First game of the season, is it? Yes, get no friendlies, straight into it. It's a tough league. Got a tough game. Who are we playing? We need to play strong. But we're in a Super League, so if you don't even see the teams that are in this league, but there are some tough teams in this league. tough teams in this league. Mr. Brown, this is not an easy test for me. This is very difficult. We're playing Marseille the first game. Bloody hell. We've got some tough teams to play against, I'm telling you. You've seen some of the teams in this league. Look at it. Deschamps. Is that Pele in their side? Not the Pele. Oh Lord, I hope it's not. I hope it's not the Pele. I don't need any more grief on my first game of the season. But it's going to be exciting now because we're playing a whole season. Kenny's gone missing in action. I don't know where he's got MIA. He was meant to get the FIFA for me. I should have taken his offer up and done it on...
Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day.
Look at that.
That's all now irrelevant.
There you go.
It's all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing.
This will be a hard season.
One of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Well, with star names and new faces, both on the pitch and on the bench, let's hope for a more attractive, competitive and unpredictable league. A better product for all to see, although I'm beginning to think that we're asking for the impossible. We'll get lots to analyse.
Bartos and goal.
Come what may, as ever. And this ought to get us off to a busy start. I've been waiting for this quite a while, and I know you have too, Peter. So, here we go.
Here we go.
So that's got things underway. Well, there's always this great sense of excitement when there's a new boss at the club. The pre-match press conference was terrific. First time we really had the chance to hear what he has to say about his ambition.
Yeah, we're getting a real buzz, aren't we? I think he certainly managed to come across as someone who is very ambitious. I thought he put his points across extremely eloquently
Very well.
in talking about his plans for the future. So now he just needs to get off to a good start.
Oh, it's opened up, nice header!
Yeah!
Scored! The breakthrough strike!
Right, he's got Ian, right.
Plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella
Go
is
on, Righty.
definitely no slouch.
Go on, Righty. Go on, Righty. Good goal. Go on, Righty.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Don't see too many star players in that Marseille side.
Big chance!
Oh.
Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Well, they can break here.
The man I want to see score is Henri.
Back.
Marseille shouldn't give us that many
Body.
problems, Smith. But they're still a dangerous side.
Hardly anything between the sides.
Oh,
And it's
Trump.
1-0.
Playing your possession football. When you see the
Well,
Real
that's where
Madrid
he wants
squads, the Man United squad, the Juventus squad,
Vieira. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Vieira, the captain.
Vieira!
Oh,
That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
literally it's the good old days, mate. Apart from you've got an ambitious Arsenal manager here, Barthez. He went to Man United, so I wouldn't buy him. We don't need strikers, that's for sure, at Arsenal. Oh!
Cleared without complication.
Really?
He goes long. Well weighted.
In this Arsenal side?
Real
Are you
chance
serious?
to break. Battles to win it back.
Ronaldo and Messi are... Oh. Righty, here's Henry. You're unlucky.
Bolly.
Do you really need them in at this Arsenal side?
And there's the end of the first half. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time.
Okay.
Breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Arsenal Legends done well for the first half.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
I'd like to have a look at some other players, because really I'd like to look at some other players. I might want to look at some other players. Just have a look at other players too, because I've seen Righty. I know what Righty can do. Vieira, Petit, take Petit out, and maybe have a look at David Gilberto as well. Sol Campbell. Yeah, we've got Patrick Vieira. I'd like to have something else a bit more creative in midfield as well, if Vieira got injured. Jean-Pierre Papin's on the bench. How can they have Jean-Pierre Papin on the bench? And they've got Muppet up front. Well, he might be very good, actually. We haven't got on the bench. I can't believe that. And I like Vieira. I like how Vieira's playing. Take him off. Put Gilberto Silva in his place. And then make Henry captain. Yeah. Now. I need to look at the sides. I need to look at these sides and look what these guys can do for this, like...
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Have a look and see how these teams play for the second half. Okay, Gilberto Silva's first tackle. Nice from Gilberto Silva.
Henry.
Oh, that's a good ball. On right, he's onside. Okay. Henry's been provider. He's not really been going for it himself. He's been provider for this so far, which is alright. He provided the first goal for us. Should have Bergkamp on the side as well, to be honest. Don't know why Bergkamp's not on the bench.
Still separated by the game's only goal.
We're pitting the box quickly.
Up to meet
Oh!
it! Another chance!
Oh, lucky Henry.
Gets good distance on it. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Go, boys. Ashley Cole would be nice to
Brady.
buy. Good, Ashley Cole would be nice.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early.
Goes for goal!
Oh, that was Henri.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Thierry Henry looks very good though. Well, he's captain now, so he's got a bit more responsibility now, Henry. And you can see they're looking tired. Both the forwards look tired. So we will need to bring one or two players in and get one or two players out. Well, if I got rid of Kanu, I'd bring in either a Lacazette or probably bring Aubameyang in. If I got rid of a Lacazette, if I got rid of Kanu. Good, but Gilberto Silva, I like what he's doing.
Brady.
Perez, didn't see much of him. Van Persie, another shoe player on the left-hand
Plays it
side.
out to the wing.
There's Winterburn.
And he's whipped
Oh,
it in
come
low.
on, guys. What's that?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Don't bring Pap out on and he's scoring the last minute. We need to score a second goal, guys. Come on, man. And a lot of our players are tiring
Last
as well.
chance, perhaps.
No, 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 no.
Oh, that's neat.
Come on, Arsenal. What is we doing?
To the middle.
And who's the guy who's
Well, it
knackered
remains
there?
to be seen whether
Winterburn.
they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be.
Added time is up.
We've got the
And
1-0
there
win.
goes the whistle.
We'll be able
Day
to.
one, job done. The perfect start they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, of course, the result was the opening day priority, and it was achieved with real front foot positivity.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.
Looks funny, it's Ian Wright with hair on his head. So you see, these are the kind of teams we've got in the league. Benfica, Juventus, Chelsea, Barcelona, Liverpool, Real Madrid. There's some great teams that are in this league. Have you seen? Look at the league. Chelsea, AC Milan, Real Madrid, Manchester United, Barcelona, Porto, Inter, Celtic, Atletico Madrid. Strangely enough, there's no Tottenham. I don't think. Yeah, there's no Tottenham. Don't know why Tottenham's not in it. Maybe the game was created and they didn't like Tottenham. I don't know. Or maybe Tottenham wasn't good enough. I don't know. No, jokes aside, I think Tottenham should have been in it. Chelsea's in it. Who's up next? We've got Atletico Madrid next. They'll have some tasty players on their side. Pagans. Not a big club. Played well. Is there anybody you think we should have on the side? Well, I saw players up trying to get rid of out of the club anyway. I'm not a fan of. Just never been a fan of them personally. Right. Game plan. Second game we go in. Let's see who they got there. Kiko. Sanchez. Home players I don't know of. But I'm happy with that team. But I wasn't happy with our sub bench went. So we'll run Bold, take him off. Can't stand Bold. And Keon's behind it as well. He's another one I'm not a big fan of. Laurent, Kenny Sampson, will keep him there for Brady Elf. Bergkamp's got to be in the side. Rocastle, he plays through the middle. Parlour, right, attacking midfield. Merson. Wants we can play for the middle midfielder, and I haven't got one. Gilberto Silva, I was very impressed with him. Kenny Sampson, Winterburn was okay, but he was knackered halfway through the game. Anybody else got any ideas that anybody else would like to see play on the side? I'm not a Martin Keown fan, honestly. Overmars, Pires was okay. I didn't think he was that great. Really not a fan of Steve Bold or Keown. Let me see, as of just for fun, let's see who's available in midfield. I want somebody to play in midfield, real powerful guy in midfield. Central midfield, yeah. Let's see, forget the transfer list, let's just see who's available. Are you joking? Wait. Sort it, please, by overrating, thank you. Oh, not bad. He's not bad in midfield, is he? Not bad to have midfield. Forsberg. Hazard. What a player. Great to have him playing for Arsenal. May I laugh at you. I want to be creative in midfield. Let's try. What midfielders are available? Cruyff. Zidane at Arsenal. Messi. Platini. Kaká. Wow. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Would love to sign him. Keane. Seedorf. Hullet. Totti. Paul Gascoigne. Playing for Rangers. Fat kid. John Terry. No, you don't want him. Rijkaard. Gerrard. Scholes. Giggs. Beckenbauer. De Rossi. Sterling. Lampard. Essien. Barnes. Oh, Johnny Barnes. Johnny Barnes. Wouldn't you love to have him at Arsenal, eh? He's got a bit of weight on. Johnny Barnes, though. I'd love to have him in midfield. Beckham. Robson. Mateus. Pirlo. Arsenal. Can you imagine Arsenal having him in the midfield? Deco. Yaya Toure. Oh my god. Busquets. Oh, Makelele. Xavi Alonso. Zanetti. Schneider. Falcao. Coutinho from me. Guys, I mean, we've got 739 million in the bank. If you were going to get one person, Graham Souness, really? Graham Souness, really? Now, if I'm getting a midfield, I'm getting Johnny Barnes in, sorry. But he's Liverpool, isn't he? Barnesy playing for Arsenal. Just wouldn't happen, would it? Now, that's why I might keep Barnesy at Liverpool, because he's Liverpool, isn't he? Who would you get if they're Zidane? Wow, Zidane at Arsenal. Can you imagine that? Van der Vaart. Need someone in Deco. Okay, Deco's quite good. Got to think of somebody in midfield. Who would you? We've got to sign one player. I'd love to sign Barnesy though. I'd love to sign Barnes. I'm just a big John Barnes fan. Gascoigne at Arsenal. Can you believe Gascoigne at Arsenal? I don't think so. Seedorf. Oh my god. Seedorf in midfield for Arsenal. You're taking away AC Milan, ain't you? Ronaldinho. He's going to be at Barcelona. Bobby Charlton. Oh. Platini. And Cruyff. No Pele though. You think we should get Barnes? I'm going with Barnes. I'm going to get Barnes. I'm going with Barnes. I wanted Barnes from day one. So let's see how we should get Johnny Barnes for. 72 million? Well, we'll pay 100 million for Barnsley. Yep, 81 million. Give him a 3-year contract. Let's give him some more money. We'll break the bank for Barnsley. Give him a good goal bonus. Give him a good win bonus. Look, Barnsley. The Barnsley will come. Who else? Who could we get in defence for us? Gattuso. Oh my god, what a legend. Cambiasso. You know, one mind see if they've got Figo. Is Figo available? Rosicki. Ancelotti. Mendieta. Barry Ferguson. Oh, it's Dennis Wise. Oh my god. Right, listen, enough. I'm going for Barnsley. That's the guy I'm going to buy. We're going to go and buy Barnsley. Anyone else comes to mind, let us know. But Barnsley's coming. Well, we're going to try and get Barnsley anyway. I wasn't impressed with Pires on the left-hand side, to be honest, but let's go Arsenal. Man, all those classic players.
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. Few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started. In he flies! There it is!
Who scored?
There is the breakthrough!
Kiko. Oh shit, we're in trouble. I didn't even see that.
Oh, super header.
I didn't even see that. Freaking David Seaman.
Love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
Oh, great goal. Great ball delivered in. Beat Seaman. Good goal. Oh boy. All managerial skill will be tested today. Oh man, I'm controlling this game.
Madrid
oh my word.
Have an early lead. Good start.
I have to control the game. Oh whoa. Well, in that case, if I have to control it, then better get these cameras set and sorted then. Yeah, I'm controlling the game. I thought it was coach. Oh well.
Perez. Vieira.
Oh,
Hoists it forward.
look
Looking
at
to
him out
break
of
out
control.
here. He's in!
Oh.
Madrid are still to get up and running after defeat on the opening day. Now's the chance to launch their season.
So I have to control this now.
Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions.
And the follow-up, it's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
This ain't Tottenham, you know. Look at this football. Oh! Oh, great deft touch. That was scored just like Arsenal. Said by a pure... Look at that. Go on, boys.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
It has, hasn't it?
Look, get your seatbelts on because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Yeah. No, if I can help it, won't we? Oh.
Forward it goes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected
Doing.
source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Great tackle. Let it go.
Breaks on here. A real chance if he can get through. There's the delivery. Caught offside that time.
You know what the intentions are, boys. Now I know how they scored that goal. It wasn't in coach mode.
Gets it upfield.
I put this in bloody professional mode as well.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Cuts it out.
Oh, knocked us off the ball there.
Petit. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So your views on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half.
You'll get a little
the
bit
score
more.
at half-time is 1-1. And we're already back underway here.
Oh, come on, ref.
So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Keeper's
Get on
got
that.
good distance on that.
Come on. Win it back and go.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Looking. Nice. Nice. Keep that rhythm going. What are you doing? What are you doing? Nice. Oh.
And it's played forward. And now the breakaway.
No, there's no break. Come on.
And he just whacks it away. Out of play for a goal kick. Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Juanfran. Madrid can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception.
Goal. This is us now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Right through the middle. Tries a shot!
Oh my God, Henri.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Hit it too hard.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
I hit it too hard, that's all. Hit too hard. But we got it. I need to make some substitutions now. Got some players that are tired here, so. Bring Bergie on. Bring Overmars down the left. And give that a Silva through the middle.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Gets the better of his man.
Oh!
He's gone for it.
We're put under pressure there.
It's broken loose. Trying
ball,
to
get
and
the
they've
ball.
been caught out here.
Oh, we haven't caught out, but
Whipped in.
cat was on as well,
Look,
boy.
this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, just what we needed.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Don't want to do that again. You silly boy. Don't want to do it again. The Perez is coming off anyway, so there you go. 3 U players coming on. So we can sneak on Bergkamp and they won't notice it.
Adam.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
We're doing.
Mixture of good defending and indecisive. Big chance. He's had a go.
So lucky.
Another big chance that gets away.
Madrid really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum
Yeah,
now.
we were some trouble there. We should have been
Seems as though
beaten there.
someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
I don't care.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not. We'll see.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Gabby.
Get onto that ball, somebody. That's it. Go on.
That intervention was very necessary.
Go on.
Forward it goes.
We're
And
doing that
time
again.
is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result
we got the-
probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Well, that's not good. We've got a draw when we should have got a win in that game, really. Better teams ahead, but it's alright. Gotta keep clicking coach mode. I should have had it in coach mode. My mistake. Negotiation day. Let's go on here. Let's see if we get the barn still go through. Come on, Barnsley. See what you're saying. Yes. Johnny Barnes. You know what we need is a decent goalkeeper. Now, Seaman's cool, but if I can get a better goalkeeper, man. Seriously. If I can get a top goalkeeper in, I'll be very happy. No disrespect to any David Seaman fans, but if we can get a better goalkeeper in, I'll be happy. We want to win this league, so let's see what we've got as goalkeepers. Oliver Kahn. Who'd be more likely to join Arsenal as a goalkeeper? We check, but I'm not going to buy check. Oliver Kahn at Arsenal. Can't see it happening. Allison. Nope, not Edison. Nope. Can't see him. 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 Who would Arsenal, sort of guy Arsenal would sign? Let's see. Yeah, that's the kind of guy Arsenal would sign. Bartes, Dida. Toldo. Wouldn't mind signing him for Arsenal. He's into Milan. Sign Donnarumma. Well, they're not going to use Donnarumma, are they? Areola, Seaman. Grobbler. Fapinski. Yeah, that's who Arsenal sign. Victor Valdez. Nope. Got to sign a goalkeeper. Buffon. Oh, 41. Rooley. Well, I'll sign Rooley. Do you know why I'll sign Rooley? Because usually... Or Onan. Because he's my current Arsenal goalkeeper and Football Manager. But Rooley's the guy I normally sign at Arsenal. So we'll sign him. Just because... Oh, give a 3-year contract. Can I get a 2-time? Three, 3. Can I get a 2-time? So if I can get him, if I can't get him, then let me see if I can get... Nope. Another guy would have signed for Arsenal. Let's see. I can get Donnarumma because I've signed Donnarumma before as well. Got a great impression of the club. Signed to a 4-year contract, 3-year contract. Okay. So we need another defender. God damn it, we need a better defender. Arsenal defence, I'm not even funny. They're good, but I just don't think that our defence is as good as it could be. Arsenal defender, Van Dijk, no. Hullet, no. Cherry, no. Beckenbauer, De Rossi, no. Real third, no. Arsenal, not going to happen, is it? Yaya Toure, no. Who could we get at Arsenal that people would say, yeah, he'll play at Arsenal? Thuram. But he could play at Juventus and he flip's sake. Who would you sign as a defender for Arsenal? Hummels, no. Laporte, no, he's definitely going to... Oh, there you go. We can sign him. Yes, guess, you know, because he'll go with sort of like the Arsenal thing at the moment, so... Yeah, we'll get him. And we'll sign him, give him a 3-year contract. Win bonus, clean sheet bonus, appearance bonus, yeah. We've got the money for it, so... Get him in. That's it. So we got another defender in. That's cool. Right. Some of these Arsenal players have got goal that I just no time for. Alan freaking Smith and Paul Merson. And... Fine, I'm not going to buy Van Dijk, am I? Come on, behave yourself. Why am I going to buy Van Dijk when he's obviously going to play against him in Liverpool? I'm not going to do that. It would be silly. It ruins the game as well. Picking a guy. Barnesy! Johnny Barnes! Good to have Barnesy in the side. This is overweight Barnes. This is underweight Barnes. This is Road to World Cup Barnes. Is he going to start singing for us? What sort of Johnny Barnes are we going to get? Johnny Barnes is in, but we need to get some players out though. Oh, we've got some players. Ray freaking Parler and... there's some players who've got to go. And what it is because they're commentators, right? Which just... Oh, really wants to come? No. Donovan wants to come. Bit of Bath and Femi, you're right. Can I get a 2-time? It was so nice, I had to do it twice. That makes me laugh, man. Yep. It's good to have. What's he saying? I want some players out the club though. Some of these players I really want out the club. I don't want to see them like Paul Merson. I don't want Paul Merson in the side, right? And freaking Carnell can go. Well, I met him. He can go. And flipping Ray Parler can go. Steve Bold can go. Flip. Right. The reason why I want some of these guys to go out the club, right, is because on Football Manager they made like Steve Bold assistant. Jennings, I don't know about him. Ray Parler can definitely go though. 44 million, he can go. Carnell can go. I mean, he's alright, he's a good striker, but he can go. Bold's gone. Every time I see his name, it makes me upset. Nigel Winterman's on his way out as well. How old is he? Because he was out of steam, and he only even played in the first half. He was out of steam. So, Winter better watch himself. Oh no! Today's the transfer deadline, isn't it? I can't buy anybody else in. Trying to cut some players off, and they won't go anywhere. Let's see what's going on here. Negotiations. Can we cut somebody off out the team? Ian Wright. No way is Ian Wright going to Manchester United. Behave yourselves. There's no way Ian Wright's going to Man United. It's just not happening. Ian Wright going to Manchester United? Are you crazy or what? Ian Wright going to Manchester United? You must be crazy. He must be crazy. Who else? Somebody else has got to leave the club. Just one. Yeah, Jennings can go. Where's he gone to? If I didn't send him to Chelsea, that'd be a dumb move to have done. Let's see what he's saying now. We've done good business trade. Give more time, we could have negotiated a few more, but I'd be satisfied. Shut up. That's Kenny. All I need from you, Kenny, is to get me FIFA. That's all I'm asking you to do. Just get me FIFA. That's all I'm asking for. Not much. We've got the more transfers and who have we got now? Florentina? Oh no. Super Cup Legends. Oh boy. Right. Super Cup Legends. Waziski, Moller, Chapuisat. Core. Chapuisat was a good striker. Yeah, we're still waiting for FIFA. Let's look at our new team, shall we? Let's change some players on this side. Let's have a few players. Where's Barnsley boy? Well, Donnarumma is 85. Save Seaman. Well, we need a backup goalkeeper anyway. There he is, a backup goalkeeper. Roland Overmars. We don't need. Well, I've not really been impressed with Perez, so Overmars comes in for Perez. That's the first thing. Keown can go and rest his ass. Lauren out. There we go. Perez out. Gilberto Silva. I've been more impressed with him than I've been with, to be honest. Johnny Barnes plays on the left hand side. I think Barnsley can come here. Now Overmars, he's got a lot to prove for me. Bergkamp, there. Merson shouldn't be even in the flipping side. Rocastle, I'd like to see play more of. I think I'd like to see Rocastle play some football. Get him in. Bergkamp, Rocastle, Petit, Barnes. Where are we playing Barnes? We might play Barnes on the left hand side actually, because he's better than Overmars on it. No, he's not. Okay. Barnes will start on the left and make him shift him through the middle. David Seaman can take a little break as well, man. Keeps us quiet. Donnarumma. Right. Barnes to the left. Ljungberg to the right. Ljungberg's not done nothing for me either. Ljungberg's done nothing down the left actually. Just been there. Tell you what I'm going to do. Make a change. Ljungberg can take a little break. He can keep himself quiet for a little bit with his dodgy hairstyle. And Rocastle play down the right. I think I'm happy now. Hope this isn't coach mode. I'm not in full mode because I don't want to play in full mode.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods.
Go on,
It surely must be. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Dortmund have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Donnarumma is making his debut for his new club today. Anything you can tell us about him, Jim?
Well, don't be surprised if he ends up being the top man today, Peter, because he's got the reflexes and shot-stopping ability to keep out the best. Seeing shot after shot being repelled can actually affect both teams psychologically too. It gives one team hope while the opposition can start to despair.
Towering header!
Not again.
There it is!
Don't tell me I've got to play again.
That could turn out to be a big, big goal.
I've got to play again. No, I don't want to play this
Lovely header,
game.
but really, it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get
Oh,
it
I've got to play
slightly
again.
wrong,
Oh,
then
wow.
you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met. It really was.
Oh my God, I've got to play again. Can you believe that?
Dortmund take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Barnes.
Dortmund have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's it. Has a pop! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper
Damn, I don't
just
want to play this
received
game.
an
But
A+ grade.
I don't want to play this game today, man. I want him just coaching. Man.
Treacherous run from a defender. Tries to get it forward quickly.
That was so nice.
And he's away.
Proper hating. I could make it nice for you. I'll score again.
Hoists it forward.
You up?
That's a promising ball. He's had that put on a shapes to shoot.
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the
Ah,
keeper.
it was so nice I had to score twice. I have to drop that line on him. Do you know what I mean?
Brzezinski.
We've just got to stay focused.
30 minutes gone.
Do you know what I mean? There's a great window of
And the
opportunity
weighted
here.
Pass. Has
We've
a
just got...
hit.
Oh, and I've just got to stay
Good run,
focused.
Lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Do you know,
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his
I
path.
came to the ground. And then and I just made sure that when I came out, I made sure that,
Vieira.
there was nobody else in the arena, so I wouldn't get nervous. So it was alright.
Approaching half-time.
But
I'd
really like to ask everybody, the next time I come out to the arena,
Acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the
But listen,
pass,
no-
and its obviousness was appreciated.
oh, Arsenal, come on boys.
Dortmund have a free kick.
I got to struggle here at the moment, boy. I'll stick Barnes in midfield. Stick him in the midfield. Oh man, what have I done? Why am I feeling like this, man? Come on, Woke.
There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. But still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. All the decent game up to now.
Ah man.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far.
Right.
If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Okay, Henry. Right, you've been cool, but alright, Henry's going to come on. Van Persie in. Barnsley might play for the middle, actually. But move you more here. And then bring Patrick Vieira back here. And just put Barnsley here. But that's not all Barnsley plays, is it? Gilberto Silva can come out there. Overmars to the left, Barnes through the middle. Let's put Barnes playing here. Yep, Vieira. Okay. Yeah, I mean, do you know what I mean? We just got to stay focused on the goal. Do you know what I mean? Me and the team. Very most important thing: stay focused on the goal.
Here's the start of the second half.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
What do you mean? Jesus Christ. Come on. Oh, in trouble here. Chappies, that's a dangerous striker.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Come on, man.
Whelan. Forward it goes. Pula. And it's played forward.
80,000. Oh, Lord. Chappies, that's a pain in the ass. What are we doing?
Oh,
what are we doing? What are we doing? To be Chappies, that's in it.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt
Barnes.
you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Rocastle.
Van Persie battles to win it back.
We need something from...
so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry
That's
so little threat.
Winterburn's still knackered. Winterburn is...
Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramped.
Another game
with
with Winterburn is...
He's going to soldier on by the looks of it.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Oh, come on, boys.
Pula. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Danny Brown is enjoying this, boys.
A narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Just a few moments from glory.
Dortmund are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Forward it goes.
Even on reason knackered.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
I don't know where all the energy is going for these players,
time
man.
Running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means...
That's it. They are out. The dream is over. The prize has got away. And so it ends in pain as the glory goes elsewhere. So much endeavour, so much expectation, so little ultimate reward.
These boys will be absolutely devastated. There's nothing worse than that losing feeling. I've been there, and believe me, it hurts.
Well, the moral of the story is, make sure you're playing in coach mode. That's the moral of the story. Well, we're at the cup. Well, that was great. Who have we got next? Rangers. Oh, we got to batter Rangers for that now. Come on. Come on, we're going to get it right now, boys. That wasn't good. Forward. Coach mode. Thank you. Oh, not at the moment. We're not good enough, no, mate. I'm a coach, I ain't a player, mate. You know that. Not in this anyway. Get this coaching together. It's a tough league, man. I think there will be different results now. I just think we need to change things around a bit.
Good afternoon to
But it's a tough league.
Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. The action has already started. In towards the middle.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Looks to clip it forward. Has a hit! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Forward it goes. Plays it over to the other flank.
Wow.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Let's speed this up a bit.
Plays a clever pass. Keeper sends it forward. Plays it out to the flank. Vieira has a hit! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Knocks it away.
Come on,
Plays
Arsenal.
it back.
Hit it.
Shooting chance!
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty pucks.
And we've reached half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless.
I wonder if our game plan is...
And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Take PT off.
Goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action.
Bring
It is
Jabertsov
0-0
on.
here at
And
half-time.
take Perez out. And I want to take Wrighty off and give Van Persie a game. Yeah, let's see. See how the second half goes.
So off we go once more. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Tries to get it forward quickly. Over Mars. Gets it into the middle. Hoists it forward. He's got away. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. First blood drawn. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Okay.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Played out to the right. And it's played forward. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And out to safety. Tries
We need
switch
to have a
the play.
real, definitely have to change the way we're playing football
In
at the moment,
comes the cross.
because it's not suiting my style at all.
And it's hoisted clear.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Rangers are going to beat us as well. Not good.
And that's
Wow.
it has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second half goal. That's what cost them.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
Wow. Well, I think right. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm doing a lot of changes because this is not working. This formation is not working. Not with the players I've got, and I think we need to have a real rethink with our next game. Valencia, I've got to get right. Was a great goal, but unacceptable football. We're not retaining the football. We're not retaining the ball good enough. We're not creating chances for our strikers, and it's not good enough from us. Really not. Not the sort of standards I set as a manager. So I take. Right, so we're going to go to formation. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that. We're not going to play that Emery again, that's for sure. We will not be playing that football again. The formation does not suit the way it's got nothing to do with how I play football. I'll play that formation. Yeah, I'll play with that. That's good for me. Now, chain management. Henry up front. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Henry up front. Bergkamp just behind him there. At Bergkamp. Push Henry a little bit up, more further up. And then Bergkamp just switching to sit. Okay, right. Now, let's get you here. Let's get you there. Right. Want you on the right. Want you on the left. More attacking players. Down the left hand side. Robin Van Persie is what I'm thinking about there, but for now, Johnny Barnes down the left. Ljungberg's been garbage, to be honest. He has. He hasn't done anything for me to suggest he should be playing down the right at all. Ray Parler's okay. I'm going to go with Ljungberg again down the right, but I'm not impressed with him. And then I'm going to have... I want a central midfielder. But I'm going to play Vieira and Gilberto Silva are going to play there. Vieira out there. Campbell and Winterburn's got to go. I'm sorry, he's garbage. And every time I play Winterburn, he seems to get some problem there. So he can go. We'll take about Samson and we'll take Dixon out because I don't know what he's doing. And bring what's his name in? Lauren. And play the game. Right. Overmars, Dixon, Keon. Right, Merson. I can't have Merson and Parler. Parler can come out. I forget Alan Smith. Urine. Perez. For Merson. Right, Petit, Overmars, Dixon. Alright, that'll do. Rocastle. That will do for now. Okay. We better get it right because I've got some world-class players on that side there already. Right.
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. A note about the opposition and their record over the last three: played 3, lost 3.
Yeah, that grabbed my attention, Peter, and it is turning into an ugly stretch now. And believe me, a dressing room can become pretty depressing when performances with...
Goes for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Still goalless at the moment. Has a pop!
Yes!
And he's done it!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
It's more like it, boys. Have I got it right now? That's the question. Arsenal fans are happy there. Ljungberg comes to the party. Nice move from Arsenal there. Good movement. Nice play. Again, Henry setting up there. Beautiful set by Henry. Great goal. Henry holding the ball up nicely to allow Ljungberg to finish. Nice. I was just saying about how useless Ljungberg was for us. Look at that ball. Beautiful in space. Ljungberg goal. Arsenal 1. Valencia 0. Freddie Ljungberg to the rescue for Arsenal. Got a good game ahead of us.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Bergkamp.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he heaves it forward.
Tackle. Gilberto Silva doing the work there.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time,
Henry
but I'm
setting
sure
up
he'll
nicely.
go again.
Let Henry go.
I don't think he can say he didn't have enough support in that instance, because he's got to get his head up more and see what's around him. If you're going to keep your head down and looking at the ball, you're not going to see the options, and that was a bit selfish for me.
Get the defence together. Work.
Out to the left it goes. Deftly done.
Finish it. Oh!
Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Torres. Pablo Hernandez. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Okay, let's have a look at this game plan, look at this squad. Because still not feeling that Henry situation there. Right, Perez, Overmars. Let's leave things as they are for the second half. The more time they're on the pitch, the better they'll play together.
Here we go again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Real chance! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Barnes. Goes long. And he's there to clear it. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Could move up a gear here. Tries to dink it in.
You know what?
That's a throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
What I might do it now is Henri. I'm not being funny, but Henri's been a bit flat since I've had him. He's produced, like, he's done some things with the goals, scoring goals. But let me just make some changes here. Freshen the team up. I'm going to take Sol Campbell off. Okay. While we can. Just freshen team. Midfield, defence and attack. Henri scored no goals yet for us, but Wright scored 3 for us, so we want Wright to give Wrighty a chance. Should start with him, really.
Really good feet from him.
Well, this
Petit,
is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Laurent.
Just has to be done.
Ljungberg. Barnes. Bergkamp.
Whose ball? Who's going to get that?
Come on, you've got to chase. Well, you can get
That's
tackled.
just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Right, here's Ian right now.
Bergkamp.
Come on.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well,
Ball
I'm inclined to feel that if
Oh,
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's cut it out. Carbone. Gets it back. Forward it goes.
that's a ball.
Hoists
Right, he's
it
on.
forward.
Ian Wright!
He's gone for it! They've
Told you.
scored!
Told you.
2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Told you.
what a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Great goal from Wrighty. Look. Great goal from Wrighty. A little bit of space. Bang. Hold that.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
That's good stuff, boys. That's what was needed. Henri coming on doing the business for us.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Petit. Coaxed through there. A chance to play it in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Well done on Arsenal. That's what we need. That's the sort of wins we need. The sort of win we need. So that was... got that right. And we got the win away from home as well. That was quite impressive. But there'll be better teams ahead. So Benfica are doing good. Just need to keep our form going. Who's up next? Liverpool Legends. Wow. Can't play Johnny Barnes in that game. It would just be wrong. Team management. Let's see who... Scouting. Let's see what they've got here. Dennis Irwin. Krasnic. Kane. Hulk. Well. You know already that if I don't get the chance, you know who I'm gonna get. You know what's coming. You know who's coming. Because down our right side's not great. Yeah. Uh-oh. Let's see who you got here. Redknapp, McManaman, Owen, Keegan. Bloody hell. Barnsley playing against flipping Liverpool or something, isn't it?
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the... Henri!
Ooh, good start from Henri.
That's a terrific save from the keeper.
Grobbelaar's just as good at
The
the
keeper
moment.
really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Oh, terrible pass. Keegan.
Get a little faster.
Forward it goes. That's a throw. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Knocks it away. Goes for goal! They've scored!
Who's that? I hope this isn't coach mode, because it's not in coach mode, I'm not going to be happy.
Liverpool get themselves into
That
the
isn't
lead.
coach mode, good.
And that ought to be the trigger. Hits one! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Barnes. With a delicate ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's half-time here. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Let's go, Wolf.
Liverpool come here off the back of that highly entertaining 2-2 draw. Tries a shot!
Ooh. Getting closer, boys, getting closer.
Deftly done. Ball through needs to be good here.
Nice. Nice. Lovely. Nice.
What?
Finish.
There's the shot!
Oh my good lord.
Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile,
Henry's
but the
been
keeper
terrible.
was focused and strong.
Henry's been absolutely terrible.
Oh, good interception.
Keep the pressure on though.
Gets on the end of it.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Henry's been terrible.
And that will be the final act. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the way
Henry's not playing very well at all. How many games has he played and missed 5? We got to get ourselves out of this hole, I mean. Not good. And we can't play like that again. Can I play that again? Henry's just not playing good football. So, what we'll do, for a while we'll drop him. Righty scoring goals. We'll put right there. Bergkamp's okay. Ljungberg scores last goal. Barnes is struggling. Van Persie could play on the left for us, actually. Give Van Persie a chance to play down the left. Barnsley can sit on the bench. I think Barnsley and Henry can take a break. Donnarumma can come on for Ing. Tony Adams. It's time to give Overmars a chance down the left. We're going to play him down the left.
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance. Great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it.
Right, got righty up front now, so slight changes. Let's see how it works. We need to win this game.
Zanetti. It is quite a run he's making here. Good clearance and very necessary. Vieira. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
Come on, boys, move it around. Moving nice against Inter.
Has it out wide now. Time to deliver. It's
Nice.
a fabulous position.
Nice, nice.
And the shot!
Ooh.
He's pulled off a fine save.
Toldo.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Great work from Bergkamp there. Great work from Bergkamp.
They've played it short. Whipped in. Turns and goes back. Vieira. That has a hit! And he's done it!
But that's Ian Wright scoring goals for us. He's scoring goals that Henry ain't scoring.
High quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Ian Wright, right. Ian Wright, right. Ian Wright, right. Do it the right way. Oh. Ian Wright. Go on, Righty. Go on, righty. You see, justify the call up.
Broken. It's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
And there's a long ball.
Burkout,
To add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than a decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Careful, boys. And Milan are going to come at us. Now counter.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Go on, Lauren.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what...
Great one from Lauren!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh,
Lauren
look,
doing stuff like that.
Too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Great work from Lauren there.
Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
That's all Lauren. Who can we bring on out this time? Henri, Perez. I'm going to bring Van Persie on, right there down the left-hand side. I'm going to take Tony Adams off, he's not fit. Look at that, Vieira's knackered. Manu Petit, come on there.
Cut out in the nick of time. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Time is ebbing away, but it feels like an eternity when you're holding on to a slender lead.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Two minutes to be added on. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Battles to win it back. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Did Will there? Got the win there?
The end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin.
We found a formation that works.
And we'll both see you next.
We found a formation that works. Henri scoring goals. Henri. Right scoring goals. Who's up next? Roma. So that'll be Totti, De Rossi. We should win that game at home. We should win that game at home. But it'll be a dangerous one. Totti's a dangerous striker. Can't give him a chance.
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. The action has already started.
Lauren's impressed me. I like Lauren.
Bergkamp.
Bergkamp's good.
Barnes.
Lost the ball there, Barnesy.
And now they can launch a counter.
That's Tony
He's got
Adams, isn't
away.
it? Sol Campbell. Bloody hell.
Could be thinking about a goes for goal. Goal!
Was that Tony Adams? Montella.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really
I thought it was between Tony Adams and Sol Campbell.
All very well drilled.
But between the two of them, it's not good. Who was that? I think that's Tony Adams, you know. I think it's Tony Adams. Let me... There you go. See it. It's freaking that doofus Tony Adams. And then Sol Campbell didn't make it any better. Yeah, it's doofus. That's Tony Adams. Oh my god. Well...
A breakthrough already.
An Arsenal man, he ain't an Arsenal legend to me. We're on a freaking drink, that's what he's... Adams. Well. Don't think Martin Keown does any better. But appeared him he gets sent off because appeared him. So Campbell's part of that as well. Give Martin Keown a chance. Raining.
Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while.
Need to get the fans behind us, man.
Tries a shot!
Oh my god, how did that not go in?
Pulled off a fine save.
That was going in.
You can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
How did he stop that shot? It's an amazing shot from Bergkamp. That was going in. Those two
Some
defenders up.
activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. He's gone for it!
So Sol Campbell and Martin Keown have been taken off in defence.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the flank.
It's a great play, this is.
Can he find a finish now?
Bloomberg doing the work here for us.
Barnes.
Oh, good tackle.
Hoists it forward. He's
Trouble
picked
again.
one through. Looking for goal!
Lord, oh Lord. Almost got sliced again. And again we almost get sliced.
Falcao.
Falcao.
It's anyone's ball.
It's break, guys,
Yeah,
break.
that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Henri.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Henri, that's what the problem is. I thought Henri wasn't even in this game. Yeah, he shouldn't be even on the bench. Guy shouldn't be playing. Wright is the boy that should be up there playing. Get Henri off. There we go. Come on, Henri. Come on, Whitey.
Here we go again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. good run.
Get the ball to
Ultimately
Righty.
thwarted by an astute piece of
Get
defending.
the ball to Righty.
Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Get the ball to Righty or put it away.
Rome, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
And it's played forward.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Get right into the game, boys. Get them into the game, what you do.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Got defensive work there. That's good. That's good.
Bergkamp. Barnes. Looks to
Good ball.
clip it
What are you
forward.
doing, Barnsley?
And that will be the final act.
Oh
It has
dear.
ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board. Your reflections then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And simply because again,
Jim alongside me, and as the fans may
we've played Henri up front. It doesn't work. Henri needs to be nowhere near this team at the moment. Henri, John Barnes needs to be nowhere near this team. About 3 or 4 players that don't need to be anywhere near the side. Porto next. We're not doing good. This is tough for us. Very tough. Hope some players are going to get sold though. Who's that? Paul Merson. Yeah, he can go. Going to Chelsea, I don't care. Kenny Sampson. Yeah, he can go to Everton, who cares? Who else? While those guys are going off, get his team management right. Right, the game plan. How the hell does Ian Wright not start? There we go. Right in. Perry's down the left. Barnsley off the bench. John Barnes. And Thierry Henry. Bersix's place. Where's the other one? Henry. And the guys who need to be getting a chance will play more. And Donnarumma from Percy will get a chance over Mars. So okay, the defence has been shocking. Let's get you in here because I know you're quite solid. Put you in there. Take Adams out. He's been a shocker. Now Tony Adams is going to come out, and I've said a lot about Tony. I've said a lot about Martin Keown and Steve Bold, but Keown gets to play. Donkey Campbell's coming out. Brady comes in. And for all of Bergkamp's theatrics, he hasn't scored a goal, you know. Got another great team there to play.
So perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine, These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And already we're underway here. Nene. Deco. Plays it out to the flank. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Bergkamp. Played it short. Time to deliver. Great challenge. Time to perfection. That'll be a throw-in.
Probably the structure to this.
Hits one! There it is! There is the breakthrough!
Told you.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the
That's
ball.
an Ian Wright
Great
goal.
hit.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And oh! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Well, they were caught in possession whilst attempting on the face of it to walk it all the way in. Nene.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
There's the end of the first half.
Well done, boys.
Where
Proud
do
of
you
you.
think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their
Right, I
first
know
half
Wright has been
success
brilliant,
with,
but I want to
another show of
give
strength?
A
Robin
half
van
of
Persie
massive
game up front.
entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
And Overmars again. Overmars and Perez. I'll give Perez a chance. Van Persie a chance. He hasn't a chance up front, really. So let's give him a chance now.
So off we go once more. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Oh, what a ball! It's Van Persie!
Oh,
Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
older Van Persie, man.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great
Robin
contact,
van
and the
Persie.
keeper had very little chance.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission
Wow.
accomplished.
Robin van Persie. Well, there's a few players on our team will be going. But
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped for. They can build on that morale boost and confidence and finish the contest by really taking the game to the opposition now.
Deco.
the tackle.
And it's Van Persie. And Persie plays it long. Gets up to head it!
Oh,
Goal!
Overmars. They're all coming together now.
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So here comes a substitution. So we have a double substitution going on here. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Gets it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Overmars. Bergkamp. George. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to dink it in.
Yep. Playing beautiful football, boys.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit.
That was very impressive. That's the way I want us playing our football. Van Persie was very impressive. I mean, very impressive. Right, he was good, but Van Persie looked a different. Dortmund next up. There'll be another challenge. I was happy about that. Some players have to leave the club though. More of my Arsenal players will leave the club because who else is left there? Merson. He's gone. Yeah, those two guys. Winterburn can go. Tony, I know they're all Arsenal players, but Tony Adams can go. After what I saw there, it's garbage what he was doing. He can go. Martin Keown can go. Get these old players out of the damn club, which flipping I don't have a lot of time for. Carnu's gone, should go. Winterburn, yeah, he can go. Just play some Arsenal players. Boll can go as well. Yeah. Carla should be gone. Really happy about that. Really happy about how we played. Dortmund, who have they got? Chappies. Oh, we got them again. They knocked us out the league, remember? They knocked us out the cup, the Super Cup, in fact.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. We have already started here. Dede. Forward it goes. He's through. Could be hips one. It's broken loose. Looking for a decent ball in. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Vieira, chipped through.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Good idea, just poorly executed. De Ligt with the crossfield ball. Bergkamp. Shoots!
Oh!
Crosses into the area.
Oof. Bergkamp's so close to scoring. When he scores, I think he'll score more.
Perez. He's had that put on a chance!
Ooh.
There is the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless.
Right, I'm taking Righty off.
So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So
you know what?
I'm looking forward to what's to come.
I'm going to take the chance.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
I'm going to take Bergkamp off, because for all his antics, Bergkamp, for all Bergkamp's antics, he's not actually scored a goal. And I'm going to bring on Brady. I mean, and see what he can do second half for me. Bring Brady on. Bergkamp's been good.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing.
Chapuisat trying to score again, boy.
And that has been clubbed away.
Trying to knock us out again, boy. Chapuisat messing around.
Oh, goes for goal!
Great save.
Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Oh, that's nice.
Roycastle brought in.
0-0 the score, and we're just about done.
Just brought Roycastle down the right-hand side. Not a frustrating game at all.
Whelan. Dortmund can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Dortmund were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Tries to
Opportunity, opportunity.
Hits off target and by quite a way.
Overmars.
Dortmund are making a change now.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
That's Castle there. Playing what here, Castle?
And back to base.
We'll draw against Dortmund. No.
And that is that.
Okay.
Stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours.
done well. I'm happy with that performance. I mean, it was hard. We need better players. Definitely better quality players inside. Should beat Celtic though. Come on, we've got to go to Celtic and beat Celtic. Just need to sell more players. Some of these players have to leave the club though. Been scouting. I want Hulk. I want to get him at some point. Celtic. Who's Celtic? Celtic would have Henrik Larsson on their side.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Vieira, Bergkamp, whipped in, and a header! Good delivery, but no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Receives it in a good position. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Hoists it forward. Perez gets into some towering header. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Played it short, pings it in. Here comes another cross. Loose ball, who's going to get that? That's a brilliant interception. Looking to break out here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Vieira. Well, that's where he wants it. Keeps everyone guessing. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first half thoughts?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That's the start of another 45 minutes. A tight old game so far. Can that... Goes for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Forward it goes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He's gone for it! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Lambert can't get the better of his opposite number. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Vieira. Bergkamp.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Go on, go. Go, go.
And he's going long.
Ball.
He's found his man.
Too tired. Finish it.
And a shot!
Ah, too tired.
Well, that wasn't... And that's that.
Another draw.
Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good...
So it seems to me that our players are tiring too quickly. We've just got to do better. This is a tough league, man. This ain't an easy league at all. We need to improve our players for sure. Right. So we can make some changes to this team. Right, he needs a break. And Percy's going to start. Right, he's going to go on the bench. Yep. Johnny Barnes I'm going to keep. Otherwise they done shit at the moment. Oh great, battery's going low.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it'll have to be RVP. Not only is he a scorer of great goals, but he's a great goal scorer too. And we shouldn't forget how skillful he is. Quick feet and such a high level of technical ability.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Nesta. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Corner it is. And it's been taken short. Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Van Persie in towards the middle. Seedorf. And it's played forward. Could
Good
move
work.
up a gear here.
Nice.
Bergkamp.
Nice.
He ran
Bergkamp's
himself
a
into
problem,
trouble there.
man.
Free kick given away.
Bergkamp's a problem, man. He should be trying to make something happen, but he's not.
Forward it goes. De Ligt gets it away.
Go on. Yeah, Bergkamp's a problem.
And we hit half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless.
Right.
A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Bring Johnny Barnes in the second half.
And we're off again. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Perez. Milan come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he was
Oh,
Oh, and things were shaping up very nicely there after the little drop of the shoulder.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
they're so close.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Come on. Close that off. Close that off. Wow, it's close.
Here it comes.
Goal.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying
Oh.
to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It really is now or never. They need a
Come
goal,
on,
however
continue.
it comes. Battles to win it back.
Hit it.
And he's going long.
Oh. Can't
So
do
that's
anything.
it. It is all over.
Another game drawn.
0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, neither side.
3 games. We're not getting goals. I just don't understand it. Maybe we have to press a little higher. I think we've pressed quite up the field, but 3 games, 3 wins will get us right back up there. Okay, we're not doing big, right. Something's not working out right here. I don't know what it is. We're not. Skill training. Right. Let's get with. Through passing. He's going to do through passing. Brady. He was qualified for that. Okay. We've got Ajax next. game plan has to change because I just feel that we're not. You know what? Let's go for the centre. Maintain the formation now. Okay. Forget tic-tac. Forget that. Attacking fullbacks and centering target. Let's try that instead. Come on, guys. We've got to get a win somewhere.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Hoists it forward. It's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's an
untidy challenge. Free kick given.
There go Arsenal.
He's off on a marauding run.
There go Arsenal.
Pinged one and the finish.
Oh, so unlucky
that
there.
Has been clubbed away.
Now we need to be careful on the counter.
Great run this. He's covered quite a distance. He gets and the header. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Rijkaard. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Plays it long. De Boer. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. Has a hit! He scores!
Told you.
The breakthrough arrives at last! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Well done,
so
White.
Here comes a substitution.
David's coming off. Wow.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
He's looked long this. He's had a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gets good distance on it. And there's a long ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate who's...
Tries a shot! No mistake!
Finally, Dennis Bergkamp.
And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Great stuff, boys.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Well, that's where he wants it. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Clears it out of harm's way. De Ligt. Vieira goes long. Little chip. No, not quite. 4 added minutes on the board. Rijkaard. And it's played forward. Just brushed off the ball there. And that's that. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. Your reflections then, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped earn this win.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.
Well done, boys. Little tinkering in the system. Try and get another win under our belts now. Keep playing that way. That sort of football's good. My God.
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And already we're underway here. Bergkamp. Out towards the flank.
Ultimate test for us against Real Madrid.
Oh, that's nice.
Hit it.
It has. Looking for goal! Goal! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike.
Good stuff, boys. And anyone can, Ian Wright can. Well done, Ian Wright. You might not be great in the jungle, but you're great on the pitch.
Madrid didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now?
Nothing. Well, just don't let any free kicks outside the box. Beckham will score.
Ronaldo!
Oh shit.
And yes, it's there! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just look at his
Now
defence
that's
now.
what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Gonna make our defence more narrow, I think. Too wide. Gilberto Silva. What a goal from Ronaldo, though. Oh boy. Forgot all about him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh!
That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
De Ligt tries to get it forward quickly. There's a long ball. Oh, good interception. Ronaldo! Plenty waiting in the middle. Gets up to head it!
That guy's a problem.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That
I don't need to
Ronaldo
tell
is
you,
a
he got
problem.
underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Looking cross-field,
Great
changing the
stuff.
point of attack.
Nice. Whip it into the
There's
box.
the delivery. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams
Hey,
level.
Listen. Mixed plays
So,
over to you
both
guys now.
teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time
We
is
cannot,
1-1.
defensively, we're going to have to be better than this because Ronaldo's a problem. We need to be more compact. Yeah, we need to be a bit more compact. Yeah, we need to shut Ronaldo out of the game. Yeah, we need to shut Ronaldo out of the game. And forget, and you know what, for this game, I think we should go on a counter against them. I think we should go on the counter against Madrid. Don't think we should hang up, I think we should.
So, we're into the second 45. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Madrid are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager to shuffle his pack.
Plays it out wide. Swung in towards the middle. Gets it back. Goes for the cross. He's gone for it! Looking to break out here. Well, that's where he wants it. Vieira. And that's been levered clear. Looking for a decent ball in. That's not going far. He'll have a go. And that tested the keeper.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
He's had a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Forward it goes. De Ligt.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And the referee brings it to a close. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Real Madrid are difficult game. We definitely need to buy new players. We need to invest in new players, definitely. We're mid-table and we need to invest in more players. I think better players. Man United next. God, we can't lose to Man United. Bloody hell. Charlton, Gibbs, Best, Rooney, Solskjaer. What a great team they've got. A great team there, Man United.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game.
Wow, Man United versus Arsenal. Together we are strong. A classic Man United side. We need some extra players on that Arsenal side because, wow. George Best down the right, Giggs down the left, Solskjaer and Rooney through the middle, Charlton and Edwards. Now look at Arsenal. Bergkamp and right, Perez, Ljungberg, Vieira, Roberto Silva, Samson, Keown. Oh yeah, I tell you. Let's see. Good luck, boys.
So it's down to business here. Battles to win it back. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the ref. Hits one! And it's a goal! And that's got him off to a flyer. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his.
We've got some problems, definitely got problems this season. A real challenge I've got now.
Very much that this was in the script. De Ligt.
Come on guys, get back to
Crossfield, changing the point of attack.
Can't seem to play crossfield with good players. Need to invest money heavily.
Manchester have now gone 5 games without and they've been caught out here.
Manchester have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Oh!
And the ball is out of play.
Bit nasty that was.
Manchester, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Well, Peter, he was loaded.
Got a shot away! Saved! That's good keeping.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. That Bergkamp! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Gotta do something. Sure, where's Van Persie? Should have him on the side somewhere. Where's Van Persie not playing? Is he injured? Lindbergh, Rocastle, Overmars. Okay. I'm gonna take him off. I'll bring Dixon on. I'll take Perez off. I'm gonna bring Overmars on, and I'll take Petit on. I'm gonna take. Ow. Hopefully we can get a goal second half.
And And the action is back underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk and...
Bergkamp! What great reaction!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And the shot! Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Pumps it into the area. And it's played forward. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Great run, actually.
Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Yeah, turning needs to come to our side.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. It seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put...
Bergkamp! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And he's there to clear it.
Come on, boys. Come on,
To
boys.
the last 5 minutes. Bergkamp! Just off target. They've played it short.
Get the draw, guys. Come on. Just to draw. Just to draw.
Ball's loose. Who's getting there?
Just to draw.
Has a hit!
Good penalty,
He's
man.
there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It's Overmars as well, I bet you. Shit, man. Losing games that we should be bloody winning, man.
And it's been taken short. That's a brilliant interception. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid...
It's a long season ahead, boy. Long season. That's not good. You're losing to Man United. Now we got Barcelona. It gets worse. All right, tell you what. We need to do here is what I'm going to do is pick the best team. We're getting smashed to bits here. Really having a hard time here.
So perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And already we're underway here. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Sergi hoists it forward. Bergkamp. Turns it out wide. In with a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And it's played forward. Over to the left. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the wing.
Barcelona have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
And the shot! Goal! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Oh, nice touch. Just brushed off the ball there. Vieira gets away from his opponents. Time to deliver. Great leap! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. And the team still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
We're doing alright, we're doing okay, we're doing okay. So we've beaten Barcelona 1-0, good performance at home. Can we keep it up though?
And we're underway again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to...
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Come on, guys.
Oh, and a header!
Ooh.
Good delivery, but no joy.
Ah, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Still just a single goal between the sides. And that's a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Hit into the middle. And he's there to hoof it away. Guardiola tries to get it forward quickly.
Good tackle.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just
Go on,
now.
boys. Go on, counter. Let it go,
Keep
let it go,
calm
let it
and
go.
carry on.
Let it go,
That's
let it go.
the job in a nutshell now.
Get in the box, get in the box. Messing around too much. Should have released that ball a long time ago.
Puyol. Romario.
Mario, damn.
That's nice.
Go on.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class.
Yes.
So that's it. It is all over.
We beat Barcelona.
Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny.
Well done, boys.
Just a goal in it, but that was enough. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.
Performance, boys. Been up and down, not consistent, but I just don't think we've got enough consistent players to be consistent. I need to train Henri up, I think. For him to be the striker that we know him as, we need to get him training. Team management, negotiations. Who else can be sold? Who else wants to go? Merson wants to go. Samson wants to go. Lauren, no, I like Lauren, but he can go if he wants to go as well. He's all right for Lauren. I like him. I'm gonna get somebody in the backup praise in. I was gonna say something now. Going back. I think the game plan's got to have Van Persie on the bench, because that's where I think we're a bit short. Van Persie's got to be on the bench. We don't need Brave on the side either. Keep one lane nearby as well. Yeah. Keep Henri nearby. We go again.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. This is some cup tie. Two huge sides going toe-to-toe.
Well, Peter, this has got...
He's gone for it! Forward it goes. That's a throw.
Cup tie. I think it was a cup tie, but there we go. We knocked out the first cup. Let's see if we can get through the second cup.
Tries a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Nedved. And the shot!
Wow.
Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, we're
Well,
under
as
pressure.
tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Yeah, well. Keeper's been tested every week. Count us on, boys.
Quickly.
Go on.
What an adventurous run from a defender.
Go on. Go on.
Beautifully done.
Well, that's
Decent
it.
looking cross.
Go on. Go on, have a go.
If
Well,
anyone
pop.
is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time.
Go on. Go on.
Good take, and he's
Go
had a
on.
look.
Ah. Not brave enough.
Done very well to intervene. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless.
Well, I'm definitely going to do now.
Some first half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Van Persie
So
coming
they
on.
head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Pass down the right.
So deadlock still as the second half begins. De Ligt.
On right knows that Van Persie's coming on, so he might
Vieira.
lift his game.
De Ligt.
What was that? That was Paul. That was Paul.
Well read, he sorted that out. De Ligt with the crossfield ball.
It's playing well. So,
We're
Right.
still waiting for a goal to report here.
right, he knows he's going to get pulled off soon, so
Drives up, he gets!
told you.
No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now.
Van Persie make the difference.
He's had a goal!
The captain.
Dispatched clinically.
Well done. This could be a turning point for Arsenal fans.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Rocastle. Down the right hand side. Look, here's Rocastle. Had the place to get to it. Patrick Vieira finally
Both
scores
sides
for
then
Arsenal.
taking this chance to turn to their benches. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much. Shoots! Really well taken goal.
There you go.
2 up and threatening to pull clear. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Surely a shot, and the shot!
Two good wins for
now
Arsenal
we're going
now.
to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah,
Two
he's
good
run
wins for
himself
Arsenal.
into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a
Great leap! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and
Well,
should-haves.
Castle again.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Battles to win it back. And time is up. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them. And
Well,
the
they're
results
Arsenal.
followed inevitably.
Good wins.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Very nicely negotiated. Not perfect, but it's all about moving on and mission accomplished.
Got through next round of the cup. That's good. And to beat them is fantastic. Chelsea, yeah, we'll finish on that. We'll finish on the night of Chelsea, I think. If we can get a Chelsea win as well, one against Chelsea would be absolutely amazing. Bergkamp, we're not, no way we're selling Bergkamp. Merson's gone. Those three have gone, but Bergkamp's going nowhere. Last game of the night, us against Chelsea. Zola, Johnson, Drogba. Wow. Drogba. Not buying Drogba. Who was originally meant to come to Arsenal?
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion.
Come on. Let's go do Chelsea tonight. Away from home is...
There's the whistle and here we go. Zola. Finds himself eased off the ball. A really good feat. They've managed to get it away. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard.
He's gone for it! They've scored!
That's what you need.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Freddie Ljungberg. Well done, Freddie Ljungberg.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
That's it, boys.
This is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
So I think we've got a team that's playing good football finally.
And it's played forward. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0.
Get another goal in this first half, we can finish them off. Kill them off in the first half, man.
Bergkamp. Oh, that's nice. Shapes to shoot!
Oh my good lord.
That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to
You know what?
keeper work though.
Oh, Henri today. This is the day Henri makes his... This is the day Henri returns. Right, he wanted that goal, boy. But Henri's coming on second half. This is the day Henri comes back to play for Arsenal, and he gets his first
Mixture
goal.
of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's half-time here. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break.
So I'm going to bring on in second half. I think on the second half he's going to get the goal. He's going to get the goal. That is going to get him back into playing for Arsenal regularly. Thought I picked him. Well, that doesn't work out well, does it? We'll be over one. Bring Castle to the right. Castle to the right. Overmars to the left. Thought Henri would be playing. Thought I had Henri on the side, bench. Obviously they must have changed the formation. We have players.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
There's the shot!
That's it, boys. Got a second goal.
Promising.
This
Played
is
out
very
to
good.
the right.
Castle.
Going for goal! Oh, good delivery, almost a perfect outcome.
I have to
One more.
commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Arsenal.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Shot at goal!
Oh boy.
Goal!
That's
They
quiet.
have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive
Shit.
and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Come on, boys.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
It's
on, boys.
pulsating, it's absorbed.
Goes for goal!
Come on, boys. We can do
Be
this.
another change here.
Dennis Wise.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Is there any support? He might not need it.
This way,
You
Van
wonder
Pierce.
if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Needs a quality cross. And time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended in a draw, draft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came.
We should have a
Intriguing contest, and
Henri
after
or
all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game.
so let me look at where we are on the table, and okay, we're 7th in the table. We certainly need to get some better players in the side. Yeah, we need to do some improvements, definitely. But 7th in the table. It's a hard league, man. Yeah. I've put pressure. I mean, Kenny's head's gonna pop up now. I bet you. Nope. Squad rotation. Yep. I haven't. Don't think I've dropped Vieira once in all this. Don't know what they're thinking, but I'm gonna auto save now. Saved us Arsenal 1, so alright. Thank you for watching, I'm out.